My name is Tarah-Lynn Saint-Elien, and you are joining me on the red carpet at the Westfield International Film Festival. Today, we have Peter Bucossi.
That's correct.
Thank you for joining us today. I would love to know your journey in the stunt double industry.
Wow. Well, I started 36 years ago.
Yeah.
Out in California. I'm from New Jersey, but moved to California where much of the business was at that time. And I got in through a fight background, and back then I got myself my first job.
Yeah.
Gunshots, squibs, hitting the ground. And from that job I met some other stunt performers, and I got myself educated in not just fights but driving, high falls, and fire burns, things like that. And then once I got myself educated, I started sending my pictures out, my videos out to other coordinators, try to get work.
Yeah.
So it's been a process, that's for sure.
Yeah, so how did you get educated? Like, what kind of requirements is needed to practice for this?
Well, I mean, everybody comes from somewhere doing something, whether it's a parkour guy or a martial artist or a high diver or a driver at the racetrack or a motorcyclist. And that might get them in that door for a job, and then from that, again, you'll meet people on set that have other special abilities of such, and then you just kind of network.
Yeah.
And then, you might be a motorcycle guy, and then there's some fights on the job, and then you contact the fight guys, and they're going to be training.
Yeah.
You get yourself educated with the working with those guys.
Yeah.
But now there's a lot of schools out there, from driving to fighting to high falls and things like that. So that's how you get educated.
So you love it.
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been very good to me. So.
What did you initially want to do?
Good question. Well, get in the film business, and they say if you can fight and drive, you can make a living in this business.
Yes.
And pretty much that's kind of where I've made my living, and through that I've met many producers and directors, and I started moving up to become a stunt coordinator.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much predominantly what I do now in the last 20 years maybe or so. I just coordinate a lot of projects.
I see that you worked on a lot of Hollywood projects. Can you name some?
Wow. Let's see. Beautiful Mind, which won the Oscar with Russell Crowe, Ron Howard directing. I did The Sopranos here in New York. Let's see what else. Sex and the City. I do a show called Power now. I run that job. Orange is the New Black. I run that job. A lot of TV going on in New York. Not so many movies in New York right now, but a lot of TV. But feature films, I go from Crocodile Dundee's to Ghostbusters I worked on. So
I believe I saw The Dark Knight. Was that one of them?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes,
That's one of my favorites. So, okay, so awesome.
Yeah, big budgets, big callings, a lot of stunt performers and stuff like that. So.
What was your favorite moment?
I doubled Billy Bats in Goodfellas, which was Frankie Vincent. And that was 1990, 91.
Yeah.
And this is where Joe Pesci and De Niro take Billy Bats down to the ground and beat the hell out of him.
Wow.
So that was me doubling Billy Bats.
Yeah.
And I remember being thrown in the trunk of the car and driving up the Palisades Parkway with De Niro and Pesci in the front seat, and I was in the trunk of the car, and I was like, I think I finally made it. You know what I mean? So that was like one of my first points of and that movie was, it's legendary. So it was pretty interesting. So.
And nothing has ever topped it then?
Well, there's been many things, but that was pretty cool because that was like, I'm working with major actors.
Yeah.
So
wow. Well, we're so grateful to have you here. Congratulations on all your accomplishments.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.